The Halloween event, the All Saints Wake, has arrived today, and this is my guide to get started with the event, how to complete it, and what sorts of rewards you can look forward to getting. To unlock the starting quest, you head up to Old Gridania near Mikedos Amphitheater and speak with the Adventurers Guild investigator to begin a series of quests that will eventually land you at the Harlequin Guide in Central Shroud X22.8 YF22.6 that will allow you to go into the special event instance. But I should add the disclaimer here, this is only for the initial first time. You're going to be re-entering it through Old Gridania for like second, third, fourth, or however many runs. When you complete this instance, you then return to the same original location to talk to the Adventurers Guild investigator to complete the quest A Feast to Remember. You will get a pumpkin cookie and a glamour makeup item that can put a clown makeup on your face. But the event isn't done yet and there are more rewards to have. These pumpkin cookies in particular are a currency that can be traded at this point with the Shady Smock nearby in Old Gridania. In total, you'll need 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3, basically 18 cookies, and that will give you all the housing items and clothing pieces, at least one of each of those. If you want more housing items, then rerun it a bunch. You're gonna get 6 cookies per run. I'm not 100% sure if it is locked at guaranteed 6, but that is what I was getting through my runs, and so only 3 runs should be enough to get each of one of each of the items. On that note, you can get into the instance to get more cookies by talking to the Harlequin Guide at Mikedos Amphitheater X10.2 Y9.4 in Old Gridania, and always re-enter and farm more cookies whenever you want. So rewards for this event include this indoor housing item, which I honestly think looks pretty neat with lots of details actually, and then this outdoor pumpkin patch with ghosts, and it's like actually really a unique piece actually. I like the details in it. There's a lot of like little ghosts around there with different expressions, and it takes up a lot of space, so it is very noticeable. And I say that it takes up a lot of space in a good context. It's actually going to help people with filling out their front yards within item limits for sure. And of course, this includes the very unique glamour, which is the clown glamour, which is pretty extremely detailed if I'm super honest, which is going to add like a level of detail that some people are going to really explicitly look for when they're looking for to pair up glamour pieces. I do see this actually becoming a staple for many glamour enthusiasts. Unfortunately, as I kind of worried about, Hrothgar cannot unfortunately use the hat in any way, so that is unfortunately out of the question. Otherwise, I'd preview it here too. Lastly, you can also speak with an NPC called the Genial Geyser, sorry, that was hard to say, to join the Marvelous Masquerade event, which is essentially a haunted house from past event that I do remember from many years ago, but largely at this point it's just to explore a cool haunted house, and you can even transform into various characters, and I do find it to be a ton of fun with friends. Especially for newer players that weren't able to like experience the event the first time, this will all be new for them, and I think that you'll actually enjoy it. Now for a quick summary of the dungeon event, you will go in there with a skill that banishes ghosts with a max of 3 charges and then 15-second cooldown to get one of the charges to come back. So playing Machinist for so long, that is very Goss, Round, and Ricochet to me. And then you're going to get a second skill to save people. You're going to run through the dungeon, and the first boss you dodge the orange telegraphs and run over the pumpkins to get a certain score. The second boss is going to just place food around a table, and then the exquisite meals in particular will take way longer to eat, and so that person is going to need to be protected, and so you just defend them against the ghosts that might attack. It's also 100% going to make my Hrothgar more thick eating all of that food for sure. And then the final boss is really just a combination of banishing the ghosts, saving the innocent souls, and dodging the orange telegraphs as necessary. Anyhow, that does it for this video. I'm now asking, what do you think of this event? Did you have fun and enjoy the loot? For me personally, I'm actually really happy to see these very clearly detailed housing items and glamour pieces appear. I honestly do see a lot of use for them. I'm thrilled to see it. This event is also obviously very custom with a lot of details and a really clever storyline that I actually do feel plays into the general lore of the area and the void, and I do see it like just like building upon it. I don't think that it's like completely the same as anything that we've seen before. It takes a little bit of a deviation, a little bit of a twist on it. It makes it a little bit more sinister, and honestly I enjoyed it a lot. Anyhow, that's really it for this video. Take care everyone, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.